Oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking in my dairy. And you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a berry. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a. Everyone, welcome and welcome back to another video. My name is Becca and you're watching Becca Fau. So, as per the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about how often should you wash your hair. And apart from that, I'm also going to be discussing proper wash hair care and tips. So if that's something that you wish to listen to or learn, stay tuned. So let's get into the beginning. So if you're actually wondering how often you should wash your hair, I think for most of us it works easily with how dirty does your hair get. So if you're doing a lot of gymming, if you're doing a lot of, if you're in a place that is so hot and so dry, if you're sweating a lot, if you're doing work at a place where it's so dirty, like in a factory or where there is production of things that get into the air or can easily be blown. So those are some of the factors that actually determines how much we do wash our hair. So why does it even matter? Well, if you're not new to this or if you don't know this, there are some people who go for several years without washing their hair, or definitely just in general not washing their hair. And as much as that sounds disgusting, which it is, I think it's also good to educate them on the importance of washing their hair so that they should learn at least from a younger age on what they should do about their hair. So as much as washing hair seems very simple, it's not something that everybody wants to do it or to do it well. So that's why we are actually supposed to discuss and educate people on how they should wash their hair. And this actually will go and determine on what type of your hair, what type of hair you do have, the type of your hair, the scalp condition that you do have, if your scalp is itchy, if your scalp is sensitive, and the environment and the lifestyle. So, like I said, that's why people have different um, reasons or period of duration which they break between their wash days. So we have the scalp condition, we have the hair type, we have the environment, and we have the lifestyle. So keep that in mind. So I don't know if I'm the only one who does feel this, but once you do wash your hair, you feel like you have revived or you look you have actually like revived like one of your body parts, like you look so fresh. It's like just actually having a haircut. So when you do have a haircut, you actually tend to look more fresh, and that's one of the reason why you should actually wash your hair. So how often should you wash your hair? Let's start with the question, how often should you wash your hair? And things that are going to determine this, like I did say, we have the hair type. So for the hair type, we have different types. We have oily hair, we have normal hair. So the oily hair you might need to wash once a day or every other day, like after 1 day, after 2 days, every other day. Then the normal hair, you have I actually to wash it 2 or 3 times a week. Then the dry hair, you actually do have to avoid stripping it the natural oils. So you're going to wash it like every other month or something. Then we have the curly coily hair. So when we talk about this, we're talking about how curly your hair is, and usually once a week or even 10 days after every 10 days, because curly hair tends to have a lot of maintenance going on. So there's that. So for the second part, I did say lifestyle. So for lifestyle, like I did mention, it's actually going to determine with what you're doing mostly on your daily routines. And now this will involve daily workouts, living in a humid or dusty place. Like there's some places that do have a lot of dust, especially places with dry seasons or places that do have most dry seasons. Then we have use a lot of hair products. That those people who are just consuming hair products. So you also have to keep that in mind. You might need to wash your hair frequently. Then we have the scalp conditions. We have issues like dandruff, dermatitis, and scalp issues. How sensitive your scalp is, and and how how much dandruff your hair actually do have. So if you have an itchy and flaky, oily scalp, you might also have to wash your hair very often. So one thing I did realize with the conditions, you can actually go around them, but now that will need you to have a good research or to do a good research on the products, because products are what are going to help you on how you should use them and what you should use or what will be helpful to your scalp, and how frequent you should use them. So itchy scalp can be dealt with tea tree oil, and I have a testimony of that. So if you have itchy scalp, try tea tree oil. It heals. How to wash your hair properly? All right, now let's talk about the way you should wash your hair. So I think also washing your hair will determine how long your hair is and how curly. When we talk about how long, we have the afro, we have the shoulder length, we have the waist length, we have the breast strap length. So all those types of issues will determine that, and also what products you do have available. But apart from that, we need water. Water is just like the main component or ingredient that we need to wash our hair. So the first step you're going to do, you're going to start by detangling. If you don't know about detangling, please do research. There are a lot of videos out there about detangling. Detangling is actually just like separating gently using either a white tooth comb or your fingers to actually prevent knots and reduce breakage. Then the second step that you're going to do, you're going to rinse thoroughly. So before I go about rinsing thoroughly, uh, I do have artificial locks. So as for me, I normally just go in with my tiny rattle comb and just like scratch my what is it called, my scalp, to remove buildup, to remove dandruff. I do have a lot of dandruff over here, so I do go in with a something to just like pick it up. Then when I do wash, I have a clean set of scalp to begin with, and that just has helped a lot because that will teach you oil. So that's my savior at the moment. So you have actually to make your scalp really clean before you start the cycle, the hair cycle again. So the second thing you're going to do, you're going to rinse thoroughly with water. So when I talk about rinsing, it's just like drenching your hair with water. You just like pour so that it opens up the cuticles, it removes dirt on the surface and also product buildup. So this is a crucial step, like before actually going in with the shampoo. Then the third thing you're going to do, you're going to go in with your shampoo. So for your shampoo, you're actually going to ensure you apply on the scalp directly so that it removes the dirt particles. So what you have to keep in mind is you're going to use your fingers to massage and not your nails. So keep that in mind. Then you're actually going to do this twice or three times, depending with uh, how good your shampoo is, because some shampoos with two good washes, your hair will feel very very clean. Others you can even go with three, but you still feel like you need to make it more clean. So remember, you're going to know your hair is clean when the shampoo do forms a lot of foam with the hair, because if the hair is oily, then it's just going to like dissolve the shampoo. You're not going to see any foam at all. So number four, you're going to rinse the shampoo with warm water. So that just helps clear the shampoo and all that soap gets away. Then you're going to add conditioner at the end. So why do we need conditioner? We need conditioner to just like uh, maintain the balance of the hair, because at this point it's so weak. And keep in mind, you are not going to apply the conditioner on the scalp. You're actually going to do this on the hair strands, because conditioner is not for scalp. It has a lot of weight and it will end up causing buildup on your scalp. So apply this to mid, like from above the roots to the end. Then leave it for 5 minutes. Then you're also going to like comb it to distribute widely, and after that you're going to make a final cool rinse to seal the cuticles and add the shine. Then gently dry your hair with either a towel or a microfiber, a t-shirt or a microfiber towel. So hair care after washing. What should you do after washing? You have already washed, your hair is clean. Young me will just like wrap it and wait for tomorrow to go to the salon and get it blow dried. Yeah, that's the young me. That's what I will do. But older me, now that I do know a lot, I end up going in to apply a leave-in conditioner or a serum. So those are two different products. We do have a leave-in conditioner. This is a conditioner that you are not going to rinse it out, or a serum. A serum is just a type of oil that is a little bit thicker than the normal oils, normal essential oils. So applying a lightweight leave-in conditioner or a serum to protect the frizz and dryness and heat styling. So that's you're going to do that before you end up going to heat, before you end up going to the threading. What is it called? African threading. So you're going to do that, and I would really advise you to go to the African threading because once your hair gets long, you're actually going to have at most four, one here, one here, one here, one here, and you're done. You sleep with that overnight, and the next day it's going to be very dried, already stretched, ready for your new hairstyle. Apart from if you're going to actually go in for the heat, now after the heat, you'll also go back and either roll it or put it in rollers or tie it with yarn to avoid shrinkage, unless you're going to get your hair done at the same day. So next thing, you can also air dry when possible. So air drying, I think that will go if you're going to go in with African threading immediately after applying the leave-in conditioner or the serum. So if you're going to go in with the African threading, you're going to actually leave it to air dry. Then when you do take it down, that's when you're going to get your new protective style. So when I talk about new protective style, I know you're wondering what are these. So example of this, we just have these artificial locks, we have the braids, we have the twists, we have all that nice styles to get our hair done into. Those are protective styles. So after that, you're going to actually maintain it, maintain your hair by actually eating a healthy diet. Now, most of the people wonder why do we need to have a healthy diet to grow our hair? Actually, what you put inside the body, that's what is going to show on the outside. So keep that in mind. So you're actually going to look for things with vitamins, sorry, rich in proteins, vitamin A, C, and E. Okay, so common mistakes to avoid. So some of the common mistakes that you actually do need to avoid: using excessively hot water, using excessively hot water to actually wash your hair. There are these people, I've seen people bathing with water that you can boil chicken in. Like you can use it to prepare chicken. Like, are you trying to kill yourself? Are you trying to like eradicate your scalp and your hair and your so some people can actually use excessively hot water to actually like wash their hair. That's not advisable. You use warm and cold water. Warm to actually how do I call it? I don't want to call it rinse. I want to call it like just to drench. I want to call it to drench. Warm to drench your hair, warm to wash after the shampoo. But once you put in the conditioner, you're going to go in with cold. After you put the conditioner, you're going to go in with cold. That will help seal the cuticles. Then another thing that people also mistake is applying shampoo directly to your ends. Your ends are the oldest part of the hair and they are weak. So you're not going to actually do that. You're going to apply shampoo on your scalp. You're going to use your fingers, the end tips of your fingers, to wash. Don't use your toenails. Are they called toenails? Don't use your nails, your fingernails. Why did I say toenails? Don't use your fingernails. Then another thing people do avoid is skipping scalp massages. Scalp massages are so important. Like once a while. These people who like tie permanently their hair in one style. guys, I don't know how you survive. I don't know. Because I just feel like at the end of the day, I want to remove this ban and like pass my fingers through my scalp and just feel that we are still alive in this earth. Hey, point number four, overwashing and washing. And I can also give a testimony about this. There was a time I did like was trying out a shampoo, not a shampoo, a conditioner. So the consistency of the conditioner just did show me that it's going to be trouble getting it off my hair. And that was actually the case. I was rinsing and rinsing and rinsing, and dear Lord, it was not coming out. The consistency was so thick. Now, these are some of the things that you should actually look at while going to purchase these things. If you're trying out a new product for the first time, buy it in smaller quantities. That will help you decide if you're going to use it or not. Products like for example the consistency of that conditioner, that needs somebody with short hair. If you do have hair that is back length, brush strap length, and you're done washing, and when you go and check yourself at the mirror, you feel like, oh my god, what have I been doing all these hours? I need to rush back to the bathroom and wash it again or rinse it again. Girl, you're going to hate your wash days. So try and look for something that actually the consistency ain't that thick so that it can easily be removed from your hair. I don't know, maybe that's just my personal opinion, but I'm just passing it out there for whoever wants to listen, for whoever has had such a bad experience. So there's overwashing and underwashing. You can also at times wash your scalp, and after it's dried, you end up feeling like the dandruff is still there, or you feel like there is a little bit of product build up here and there. And also that goes for people who actually wash their hair in protective styles. Like at the moment, my hair has actually lasted me 4 months. 4 months. February, March, April, May, June. 5 months. So this is the fifth month. And my hair actually has had 3 wash days. Apart from the 3 wash days, I have also retouched it twice. So if you're going to actually experience this, you need actually to be very good at the. I'll advise you to choose a very light conditioner or just leave the conditioner alone. Just wash the scalp thoroughly. You'll apply a leave-in conditioner and you'll apply some oils. Don't go in with a conditioner. Don't go in with a conditioner. You'll regret it. I barely use a conditioner. I just use the what do you call it? The shampoo, and after that I go in with a, a leave-in conditioner, some oils, and hairspray. So this is how it looks like. I'm having a little bit shading over here and here, but otherwise it's actually so good. Like I feel so good. I feel so confident, and my hair has actually grown. I can't believe this is the fifth month. Actually, it will last a year. Like the year will just run out, and I have to take it out. And I haven't thought of what I'll keep next, or I haven't begun making a new set. I need to start doing that. So we were under overwashing and underwashing. Then we have rubbing your hair with a towel. The towel has got big fibers, and these fibers tend just to like snag your hair. I know you don't feel it at the moment, but once your hair is so long and stuff, you start feeling this what are they called? Textured textured things nagging your hair. So there's that. Brushing wet hair with a fine tooth comb. So we have two different combs. I don't know where the fine tooth comb is. I thought I could find the white tooth comb. Okay, it's the other side. So the white tooth comb is what you should use. You should actually just use it most of the time. The fine tooth comb should be used once a while. In fact, if you are having my type of hair, you should even like avoid or just don't use the fine tooth comb. That actually just breaks your hair. Then ignoring heat protection. So heat protection is if you're going to use heat after you do what? You wash your hair. So So I just wanted to share that with you, and also I want you to actually, so I wanted to share that with you. So let me just go ahead and show you what I'm working with. Before I say to you, this is actually 5 months old. I don't know if you can see, but I do feel like it's looking a little bit old. Okay, so I did my last retouch last week, and it was like I had a lot of new growth because I had stayed for 2 months without a proper retouch. So the last retouch that I did, actually, I had just like uh, tanning. Is it tanning? Is it called tanning it? Oh, I miss styling my hair. Okay, I look so mature with this. I think this would be perfect. Yeah, this would be perfect. But that one, I look so mature. So I did actually like uh, retie my hair the other day, and this how actually how much it has grown. Let me just find it. Okay, this is where my first attachment to my scalp was. So all this is new growth. All this is new growth, and I mean it. When we take out, we're gonna just measure that, and it's gonna continue growing because every time I retouch, the joint is actually moving a little bit upper. Let's see another that you can see the joint. Let's see another that you can see the joint. So this one also you can feel the joint is somewhere here. So all this is just new growth. So I do love these locks. Like they do save my life, my days. I don't get to think about what to do with my hair because I normally have a lot to think when I do need my hair done. So apart from that, they have actually been all over with lints. So that's one reason why I just want them like styled up because it's cold at the moment and I do tend to wear sweaters. And when I do that, they do like just capture and carry a lot, and I mean a lot of lint. So I do actually like just go in with my hands and pick them out because I do hate lint. They make you look, they make your hair look dirty. So there's that. So there's that. I think I should just like take better care of them with the sweaters and everything going on because I really do need them to last me longer. So yeah, so that's it. I hope you did enjoy the video. I hope you do actually have considered what you have to think about when washing your hair. It was nice meeting you today. So they are actually a little bit longer. I think I should just stand up. So they are longer. I'm thinking about cutting them because they tend to be heavy. The longer they get, like I did say, they are actually growing. So I'll actually be taking this out soon. I hope you'll be here to actually witness that. So that's it for this video. Until next time, see you. Bye.